Hi everyone, it's Malonb or Malon from Facebook or Malon Shop or Malonb. I did want to show you a few things which I actually did get done. The first one I will share with you. I'm not gonna bring it up because it's so big, but I will definitely post pictures of it. I finally finished the blanket, that raspberry bobble blanket or whatever it was called. I finally got done with it. And actually, only reason I got done with it was because I think I mentioned in my last video, I only had about 1/3 of a skein left of each color, and I wanted to know. I was wondering if that was enough to make another color repeat. It was not. So since I couldn't really do anymore, I just made a border, a very simple one. It was just 3 rows. I think the first and third were half double crochet, and the one in the middle was single crochet. So very simple. Again, I will put pictures up, and I'm just really excited I finally got done with it. The next thing I got done with was, and this is from a really long while ago, that I know I showed this, and they were mostly done. I just needed to add the little details on it, the baby booties. I'm not sure if you guys remember that or not, but they are done. And I just made these flowers. I don't even know if there were if I used a pattern. I think just made them up, so they were small enough to fit or whatever. But anyway, here they are. And the sad thing about that is, I was thinking about this lady at work that was pregnant. She's still pregnant, and I thought maybe, from what I knew, my workplace usually does baby showers, but she had to take her leave early because she wasn't doing very well. So she's still pregnant. I don't think she had a kid yet, but at the same time, I don't know if we will be having a baby shower for her. So if these don't go to her, I have no idea what I'm doing with it. I really don't know if I will be using it up. I guess if anything, I could donate it or just keep it in my gift stash, just in case something comes up. The next thing I got done with is this bomb for pop on or whatever. And if you guys have gone to my Ravelry, I used to make a lot of these. And I actually found the ball in my whip works in progress stash, just by itself. So I decided to finally finish it up because it was meant to be one of these. I just never got a chance to do it. The one thing I did differently was I did the top differently than what I used to, and this as well. I ran out of yellow, so I just made it white. What do you call it? I'm sure you guys know what I mean. And the eyes, I got pretty lazy. I usually make the eyes out of felt, and I just embroidered this on, and they could have been at a better location, I admit, but anyway, I was too lazy to redo it. So this is it. I mean, nothing too special. I kept the pattern. I made a pattern when I started making these, so I kind of already knew where I was going with it. Anyway, I got done with that. Then there is something else I think I finished. Oh yes, the pillow. I finally got done with this one. I had the panel done a long time ago. I just never got around to actually finishing it up. And if you guys remember, I think it was a couple of videos ago, I said this was supposed to be the cover for my sewing machine, for one of the Ravelry Nerd Wars projects or whatever. I forgot what we call them. But it was not meant to be because it just took too long, and then I thought maybe I could sell it in my shop if I do get into that convention, but it just depends. And I did make another one of these, and if anybody is interested, I know I also did mention it in the video where I mentioned the panels when I was done. This is made via Tunisian crochet, and I don't know where I put the other one, otherwise I would have brought it with me to compare. But again, in the other video where I mentioned these, I do compare both. Maybe I just post a picture up here again. Again, this is Tunisian crochet. This and the other one was done with the same pattern, the same chart, except this one was done I think from the right to the left, or from side to side. I'm sure you guys get the idea. And the other one was done from the bottom to the top, and there is a big difference even if you do use the same chart. So, you know, just interesting if you guys wanted to know. I also did get, not done completely, but pretty much finished with the mushrooms. I know you guys, I don't know if you remember these, but I had the little mushrooms I finally put them all together. They're only here. There's a few here that I ran out of spots for, so I did not finish these, but all the others, they have the spots, they have the eyes and everything. All I need to finish doing is either putting on the key ring, like, you know, for the keychains, or for the ones that are going to be what do you call it, magnets. I did leave the back circle or back spot off, that way I can hot glue a magnet there and they will become magnets. Otherwise, I'm done with these. I'm not very sure if I'm gonna make more or not. I think that is all that I got done, actually. Well, there's one more thing I got done, and I will bring you, that brings you to what I'm sending to my swap partner. I'm doing a swap again via Ravelry, and I think I mentioned it again in my last video also. This person's hero, the theme is childhood hero. Theirs is SpongeBob and whatever the starfish is called, Patrick. There you go, SpongeBob and Patrick, and we had to make something for them, so I will show you that. And if it's kind of loud, sorry, I just need to get it out of the box. I will be sending what I made, which is a SpongeBob, it's just like a little case, you know, that you put the, I don't know, they have cards, or like a really fast, simple case, you know, like to stash their money, or, you know, credit cards, etc. So this is made in Tunisian crochet, and I did put the eyes into the pattern. The little black things and the cheeks, the black things are the eyes, if you guys couldn't tell, and the cheeks are felts that I just glued on, and the little eyebrows or eyelashes, they're made with crochet thread. This is how it looks, and it's a lot brighter than this, but you know, the light is not that great. It's SpongeBob colors, if you guys have to know. Nothing in the back, and I made this in the round, so that was pretty quick. And the other thing, I know I showed you guys already the bag I'm sending her. You remember this one from last time. I just put a couple of skeins of yarn in there for her, and I'm also sending her, if you guys remember from my last one, the cat placemat. I just roll it up and add a little note on it. And I know I showed you this last time too, but I'm sending her my first yarn that I applied. I'm sure you guys remember the red wool yarn I applied with a crochet thread, and I just put a little note on here for her, telling her what it is. And she makes amigurumis too. That's what the group is about, amigurumis. So I'm sure she can use this amount. I know it's not that big of an amount, but I mean, even I could use it. But under her description or her questionnaire, she did say that she liked unique stuff, bright colors, so I thought that was, you know, pretty matching for her. And there was one more thing I want to show you guys, and it's my fail for now. I tried making socks again, and I have no idea when it is that I show this to you. It probably was like, I don't know, months ago, because the first time I tried it out, I couldn't figure it out, so I just left it alone. I was kind of disappointed that I couldn't figure it out, so I tried it again, and again, I'm sorry if it's loud. If you guys remember, I got this off the internet. It's a free pattern. I think it got it via Ravelry. It's called the Lifestyle Toe-Up Socks, no swatch needed. And I found it via Nerd Wars when I was looking to do something new with my knitting. And I'm really not into swatching. I don't care to swatch, so I thought that was a perfect solution. And I just never, well, I did knit up the sock up to where the heel was supposed to go, but following those directions, telling you how to do that, I just could not get the heel at all. I tried over and over and over, and I just did not get it. So I left it alone for a few months until I came back to it, and so I just decided to finish up with a tube. And I looked up the method, the afterthought heel, so I thought maybe I could do that with it. So I knitted up all throughout, and then I did add some, what is it called? You know, like one row is purled and one row is knitted. I forgot what I call that. That's so sad. But anyway, I did that at the top, which I did with the same size needles, and I don't think it turned out that great because, as you can see, it's not going in, it's going out. Like the top here, or ribbing, there you go, that's what it's supposed to be. And also, when I tried to slip this onto my foot, it just did not stretch enough. Like the sock itself that I tried on before binding off, that alone did go on my foot, like it was able to fit my foot in there. But after I bind it off, it just did not, it will not go. And that threw me off too. I was pretty disappointed with that. So I tried a couple of different bind off methods for this, and I did find one more on YouTube that I may try, which is, I don't know what the name of the video was, but it's something like super stretchy bind off or something. So I will give it one more try, and hopefully it works. Even if it does not, I did browse online in general for tips if your sock is not able to go over your heel, so maybe I'll just follow one of those. And even if I can't get it, even if I end up frogging this, what I really do want to do is try out the afterthought heel. Afterthought heel. Again, because the one here is just not working for me at all. I couldn't get it. I thought if I could even get a little bit of it here or try it out and it works for me, I can always make a different sock, you know, one that will actually fit. So this is kind of a fail but a win at the same time, I guess, especially if I end up learning how to make the heel part of it. And this was just made with soft, Red Heart Soft. I don't know what the colorway was, but I've had it forever, again for months, because the first time I tried it out, I just left it alone after I couldn't do it. I think that's all, you guys. I had a list here. I don't know where it went.